12 weeks ago, we made a bold statement by saying this Honda Accord SIR would go from a shocker to a stunner in just 12 weeks. The Honda Accord was the saddest looking car on the lot at Bling Bling Motorco in Christchurch when we picked it up, but we decided to do it anyway. From there, it was straight onto the transporter to bring it up to Auckland, where we dropped the car off at M1 Kits. M1 Kits did a superb job of fitting the Aerotech body kit to the car, as well as doing custom touches, like the smooth boot lid, the shaved handles on it, the shaved indicators, and the Frenchness of the number plate. While the car was at M1 Kits, we also gave them the scissor door kit from Jap Race Supplies to fit to the car, so the doors would open up in a different kind of fashion. The body kit fitted, but not painted, the car was looking pretty marginal. We decided to give it some more go anyway. For that, we went to Speed Factor in Tauranga, where they fitted a great set of cams to it, adjustable cam gears, a full extractor exhaust system, as well as an MSD ignition. Now the car has around 220-230 horsepower. We chose to go with quite a streetable kind of cam, just because, hey, we don't know who's going to end up owning the car, so we want to keep it nice and drivable. With the engine sorted and the exterior halfway there, we decided to start on the interior. For this, we used 4 Race Pro seats, just to be different. Along with this, we also got a Momo steering wheel, gear knob and pedal set from Magwarehouse.com to put in the car. TVRIDE did a wonderful job of fabricating the brackets and mounting the seats in both the front and the rear of the car. TVRIDE went the extra step to fit the front seats to the original sliders, so you can now move the front seats forward and backwards even though it's a fixed back bucket. And in the back, heaps of legroom. It's worked out well. Steve from Race Brakes set us up with a great pair of 4-pot calipers for the front of the car, as well as 335mm rotors. For the rear, we decided the standard calipers would do, but we matched them up with a pair of slotted rear rotors. To get all this fitted, we saw Kerry at Top Gear Auto Tech, who did a wonderful job of fabricating custom top hats, as well as custom mounts for the front calipers. To make it all work, we had to make custom brake lines for it also, and now the car stops wonderfully. Kerry also got the job of fabricating the full exhaust for the car. For this, we chose 2.5-inch piping and a Flowmaster rear muffler. To cure the four-wheel drive ride height, we went and saw the lads at George Stock & Co. Here, Edgar set up a set of custom Coney coilovers with a specialised king spring. To do this, we knew we were going to have extra weight in the boot in the forms of a sound system, so we made the rear rate heavier than the front spring rate. But since the car still had to go around to a couple of workshops, get painted, get its wheels fitted and everything like that, we decided not to drop the ride height on them just yet. As we wanted the car to stand out, we had to choose a custom colour for it. To do this, we went to the best, House of Colour. And we decided that we liked 2 different colours. We liked a sunrise pearl, which is a light colour, and a sunset pearl, which is a darker colour. We couldn't decide, so hey, we mixed the 2 together and look what we've got. Exclusive Panel and Paint did a great job with exactly that, the panel and paint. The car was stripped down, straightened up, any imperfections repaired, and then primered, painted orange, and then cleared. The car now wears about 6 coats of clear to keep it shine. It's come out of there with a show class finish, and when we had the car on display at Auto Salon, the response was huge. The one thing letting the car down was its 15-inch wheels, and there's no better place to go than Magwarehouse.com. So we went and saw Lance, went through a range of options on the virtual showroom there, and we came out with a unique looking R-Tech. And lucky for us, this is the only set in the country. To give the car a good footprint on the road, we went with a Kumo 712 tyre, and they've been excellent. Since our Race Pro seats are black and grey, we decided to keep with the grey theme for the rest of the car, not to go overboard. To do this, we went and saw Elroy and the boys at In-Car Upholstery Services, where they retrimmed our doors and our parcel tray in a grey vinyl. The theme of it now ties in nicely with the seats and the standard dashboard colour. We wanted the Accord to sound as good as it looks and goes. To do this, we went to Hotwire Auto Electrical, where they installed a huge Pioneer and Rockford Fosgate system into the car. And when I say huge, I mean over 220 hours of labour went into this thing alone. Each front door now wears 2 speakers and a tweeter, and each rear door wears just 1 speaker. But the finish on all the fiberglass work is immaculate. In the boot of the car now lives 2 Rockford amps and 3 Rockford Fosgate subs, and a total of around 6,000 watts amplifier power. That's huge. Andrew judges sound quality cars, and as such, he's tuned this one up to be perfect. The Pioneer speakers in it sound great, the Rockford subs sound great, and it goes hard too. The high quality finish of the whole car is a huge credit to everyone who's been involved, so thanks heaps guys. and now looks the part, goes the part, and sounds great. Over 60 grand has gone into this car. You could enter any show around the country and walk away with at least a couple of prizes. Got to be stoked with that. And the difference between this and other project cars that we've seen, custom work. A lot of custom work has gone into it. It's not just off-the-shelf gear. One thing I've noticed is driving this car around, it stops traffic, turns heads, it's just insane. So whoever wins it, better get used to it. Get yourself some dark sunnies. After 3 months, 60 grand and a whole lot of work hours, we've gone through the thousands of text entries in the Magwarehouse.com Motor Makeover competition and picked out a winner. And it's Gary Taylor of Tuakau. This is the big moment that we've all been waiting for. Here we have the winners of the Motor Makeover, Gary and Sarah. Congratulations, guys. Here's your prize. Wow.
Wow.
I'm with Gary and Sarah from Tuakau, father and daughter, winners of the Magwarehouse.com Motor Makeover Honda. It's a beautiful thing. How do you feel?
Oh, just totally stoked. Couldn't believe it last night when we got the call.
And I couldn't sleep last night.
And you couldn't sleep last night. You've got your licence to get before you're allowed behind the wheel. Can you tell the viewers when you're going to get your licence?
Well, I was booked in for the 22nd, but my driving instructor died, so I can't make it there. Yeah, but as soon as possible.
That wasn't your fault, though?
No, definitely not.
Is there going to be a bit of bantering between you two as to who's going to be driving the car?
Well, not initially, obviously, but I guess later on there's going to be, yeah. I think she's going to have a lot of guys rather interested in visiting our house from now on.
Sarah's a bit young to drive at the moment, but here's Tony Broom from Magwarehouse.com to give Gary the keys.
Congratulations, Gary.
Thanks very much,
Well
Tony.
done.
Thank you. Very nice.